Disclaimer. Dark Archives suggests viewers to proceed at their own pace. Depending on the subject, violent imagery can be used and disturbing content can be reviewed. Viewer discretion is advised. If you've been around in the community of internet mystery solvers, then I'm sure you've heard of this one. But if you're new here, then I'll begin this video with a brief introduction to the website. I may have figured out something about the website or its owner, but I'll leave that to the viewer's opinion. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. The website's name is 973 Eht Namuh 973. It sounds weird, but notice that it's surrounded by numbers. These numbers are a role of significance for the person behind the website. So is numerology, which is defined as being an occult perspective on numbers. I think it's fair to point out that this set of numbers, 9, 7, and 3, when added together equal 19. In numerology terms, the number 19 tends to bring everything into focus, and as you'll see, this website attempts to reach higher knowledge by quoting the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, and other religious texts. I also think that I should point out that Eht Namuh is backwards for human the. I assume that since the text is mirrored, it's the human. Now, of course, this is just speculation. Who knows what the creator was going for. I also did a Whois Scan on the website, which is something that anyone can do to see the behind-the-scenes information on any website. Creepy enough, I can't find it indexed anywhere. Upon first glance at arriving, we are greeted with a pyramid of letters. These letters say a maze and abracadabra. Notice that the word gets shorter with every new layer, and notice when looking diagonally how the letters are perfectly in line. Now, this isn't a big deal until you consider how big this website actually is. There is tons of content I won't be able to cover in this certain video, but I urge you to see it for yourself, if you can make sense of it. Upon exploration, you will encounter mathematical codes in words and strange puzzles. Now, while it may look like gibberish at first, one can see there's a complex code. I think I may be on to what this person is trying to say. Remember that the number 9 is important to the creator. An excerpt from a website on numerology says that 9 is, quote, the number of universal love, eternity, faith, universal spiritual laws, the concept of karma, spiritual enlightenment, and spiritual awakening. I find it odd that the site then goes on to quote religious texts from Hinduism and Christianity. Christianity at its root is based on eternity, faith, universal laws, and universal love, while Hinduism at its root is based on spiritual awakening and karma. The page, I thought, shows the alphabet, but numbered. Instead of its traditional 1 to 26 characters, the creator noticed that 1 to 9 better suits it. This is because from A to I, it is actually 1 to 9, however the double-digit letters, like J being 10, default back to 1. For instance, 1 plus 0 equals 1, 1 plus 1 equals 2, and etc. This goes on until 26, or 2 plus 6 being 8, but it's easier to think about it as a loop. He then takes the term I thought and assigns each letter its number based on his loop cipher. Then he takes each of the values of the original 1 to 26 letters and adds them. These produce these numbers. It's like a form of encryption. Beyond that, I seriously haven't been able to figure anything else out, and I urge anybody who wants to give it a shot to go ahead and try it. You can leave down in the comments if you find anything, and I'll check it out and maybe even throw it into my next video if I decide to revisit the topic. However, I would like to make it known that this isn't just some random guy's gibberish. This is clearly a well thought out thing. I just can't figure it out. A link to the music I used will be in the description, as well as a link to the website. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.